Okay, this is a quick video to show you how to create Roman numeral bingo cards using software called Bingo Card Printer, which you can download from bingocardprinter.com. Okay, this is the initial screen of the program. Two main options here. I can create a new bingo card project, create a new bingo activity, or I can open an existing activity and make changes to it. So I'll say create new activity, starting from scratch, and I can choose a blank template where I'll put in my own items, and I can choose an existing template which I can either use as is or edit by adding and deleting items if I want to. Now I can choose one like numbers, alphabet. I can also choose subjects like math, where there's, for example, additions and divisions and so forth, music, history. So, for example, here, the American Civil War, British Prime Ministers, famous explorers, geography, countries around the world. But if I go to classics, this is where the options relating to Greek and Latin, Roman civilizations are. So if I go here and I scroll down, I can see here Roman numerals, and I can select one of the options. I'll double click, I'll do Roman numerals 1 to 75. Okay, there's my bingo card displayed. At the moment the items are in numerical order, same order as displayed in this window, but when I print my real bingo card, you'll see that the items will be shuffled about to produce a random bingo card containing a random combination of items. Now there's some options for customizing it. I can create a larger or smaller bingo cards. For example, I can create a 7x7 bingo card or a 3x3 bingo card, but I'll stick to 5x5. I can change the heading, I can turn it off or on. I can change what the heading says. For example, I can make it say Roman. I can change whether to have this free space square or not, and I can choose what it says. So let's take free. There are also some options for changing the colors. So for example, I can change the heading color. I'll make the heading dark blue with yellow text, and I'll make the board a checkered over pattern of light blue and pink. And I'll change the line colors to a nice green. So quite a garish combination. We'll see how it looks. It actually looks surprisingly good. And I can also change the fonts. So here what I'll do is I can change the heading, the squares and the free space font separately. So let's choose quite a distinctive heading so you can see that there has in fact been a change. If I was to choose perhaps this brush type font, you'll see the word Roman is now in that font. I could obviously do the same sort of thing with the other squares. And there's also another option here, advanced layout, which would allow me to change, for example, whether each square has to have the same size font, but we'll leave that as it is. I'm now ready to print. I can use this option here, print call list. I can leave it on or turn it off to print the call list. Call list is basically the list of items on the bingo cards, or that can appear on the bingo card, but in a random order. So I'll leave that on. It's very useful if you're using the bingo cards in a lesson teaching, because it means you don't have to draw items out of a hat or anything like that. You have the list of items that are going to come up in the game ready to use on a piece of paper. So let's leave that on. Next option is how many bingo cards to print per page. I can print more cards per page, but the cards will come out smaller. It does allow me to save paper, but if I have to give one bingo card to each student, I'd have to cut the paper up. So I'd leave that on the first option, so it's also easier in a demonstration to see what's going on. And the last option here is to choose how many bingo cards I want to print. Every bingo card, as you will see in a moment, is going to be different, containing a different combination of items in a different random order. I can leave that at 1, 2, 5, 10, 8 in this example, or I could put in a much larger number like 100 or 1,000 or 9,999, and I'll be able to get that many unique bingo cards all in one go, in as quick as the printer can spit them out. So very fast. So if I have 30 students in my class, let's say I want 30 bingo cards, and I'm now ready to print. If I go to the File menu, I can do print, but I'll do print preview so you can see on screen what the printout would look like. First page is a call list. These are the Roman numerals in random order, the call list that I was referring to earlier. I'll zoom back out so you can see the bingo card on the next page. Next page is the first bingo card, all the items in a random order. And the next page is a different selection of items in a different random order, and the next bingo card is different again, and the next one is different again, and so on, and through my whatever number I chose to print. In this case, I think it was 30. And if I close that, I'll just show you one last option. Another way to call bingo cards, apart from using the call list, is to get the program to do it on the fly for you. It's very easy if you want to play one game and then another game and another game. Say call game, and here is the first item being called out. These are the items that have been chosen before. So when I click next, the next item here, 21, and you see the 13 is still there underneath. And then when I do that, 37 is next, and then the other items are underneath, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. So that's another way that you can use the program. It's a very easy program to learn, free trial download, full help instructions. So go and try it out, bingocardprinter.com. There's a free download, very easy. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed the video.